UFC Fight Night, Strickland versus Magomedov. Full card confident picks. Most confident picks to least confident picks. Say, for example, we got Ismail Bonfim right here. I do have him winning that fight. If I'm 90% confident, I'm going to have him at the top. I'm probably going to have a women's MMA fight near the bottom as well, because those you can never, ever be too confident about. But bottom is the least confident. Top is the most confident. I'm going to give you a percentage from 50% to 99% chance of what I think they have and what their likeliness of them going out there and winning their fight. Obviously, they could lose the fight. I could have an 80% confident guy lose. There's obviously fluky scenarios that happen inside of the UFC, but this is what I'm thinking for the chances that I give every single fighter for UFC Fight Night Strickland versus Magomedov. As usual, we start with the bottom, make our way to the top in the main event of Sean Strickland Abus Magomedov. So first off, we do have Guram Kutateladze versus Elvis Brenner, and I'm very, very confident. I'm talking 85% confident on Guram Kutateladze. This is a super confident pick to start off the card. Super confident picks. And our first one is Guram Kutateladze. I don't know if they're going to keep him as the first fight of the card. I highly doubt it with how highly rated Guram Kutateladze is. But that's what they have it as of right now. We got Alexander Romanov taking on Blago Ivanov. You guys already know, 51%. We are nowhere near confident on this man, Alexander Romanov. After his last two losses inside the UFC, gassing out and getting knocked out by Alexander Volkov, you can't be too confident with a guy like Alexander Romanov at all in the UFC's heavyweight division. So that is going to be our first slight lean in the UFC's heavyweight division. Next one is going to be a very, very confident pick as well. Joanderson Brito taking on Weston Wilson, and I'm feeling hecka confident on this one. Joanderson Brito even more confident than Guram Kutateladze at 95% confident. I am super, super confident on Joanderson Brito to go out there and get the win. He's better pretty much everywhere the fight goes. Ivana Petrovic, this is going to be an almost confident pick. Not a confident pick per se, not a slight lean, not a super confident pick at all. This is going to be an almost confident pick for Ivana Petrovic at 62%. It is women's MMA, and Luana Carolina is able to mix a lot of her fights very, very close on the feet. So it could be a very close one. You never know. So that's going to be an almost confident pick. After that one, we got Carol Hossa and Yana Santos. I'm going to have Carol Hossa right around where I got Yana Santos, or right around where I have Ivana Petrovic, maybe just a little bit higher. I'd say I'm a little bit more. It is Carol Rosa though. She's very, very inconsistent. I'm gonna have her at 60%. I'm gonna put her a little bit lower than Ivana Petrovic here at 60. Let's go 60.5%. Definitely not feeling super confident on these women's MMA fights. Then we got Henat Fakhretdinov right there. And this one is just going to be a straight up confident pick in the UFC's welterweight division. Not going to be in the level of a Joanderson Brito or a Guram Kutateladze by any means. But we're going to have him right below that one at a solid, very, very solid 75% confidence. And this one's just going to be a straight up confident picks. Not going to be a super confident or a slight lean or anything like that. Just right around as a straight up confident pick. Then we have Bruno Ferreira taking on Rizy Boyev. And that is a close fight. In my opinion, is right around I would say it's one of the higher tier slightly. It's not a confident pick by any means. We're going to have it as probably our highest tiered slight lean of the card in Bruno Ferreira at 59%. Should be a banger indeed in the middleweight division, because as you guys know, if you don't know, go watch the full card prediction. But Bruno Ferreira and Riziboyev are finishers indeed in the UFC middleweight division. So that one is going to be an absolute banger. Ismael Bonfim, we're going to have him a bit higher than Henat Fakhretdinov for sure. He's almost a super confident pick. Let's do it. Let's put him as a super confident. Why not? Why not? I was about to put him at 79%, but I feel better. I feel better putting him at 81%, having him as a super confident pick. I'm feeling very, very good on Ismael Bonfim. I think he's better everywhere than Benoit Saint-Denis. Melissa Gatto, again, another women's MMA fight. Going to be a little bit higher than Alexander Romanov, but definitely not by much. As we're going to have Melissa Gatto at 50. Let's go 55%. We got Michael Morales taking on Max Griffin. Not a confident pick. Max Griffin is super, super live as the underdog right here at a split decision loss to Neil Magny not that long ago, which is a really, really close fight. So we are going to have him in the slight lean category right below Bruno Ferreira at 58%. Definitely not confident on Morales. He's very early in his career, and he hasn't fought a veteran like Max Griffin. So this could be a wake-up call, or it could be another highlight for the reels for Michael Morales. Damir Ismagulov and Grant Dawson. You already know we're putting this guy very, very low down here. Again, a little bit higher than Alexander Romanov at 52%. And then the main event time for Sean Strickland and Abus Magomedov. The main event in the middleweight division, a very, very solid fight. I'm gonna have him, I feel right around Michael Morales' rate. I'm gonna have him as the exact same thing. So I'll have 58% confidence for Sean Strickland as well in the middleweight division. That's what we're going to go with. Super confident picks. We got some pretty big favorites, not going to lie. But what do you expect? If they're super confident for me, the bookies are probably going to have it the same way. We got Joanderson Brito as our most confident of the card at 95%. Guram Kutataladze at 85%. Ismael Bonfim at 81%. Our one confident pick, almost a super confident, is Henat Fakhretdinov at 75%. Our almost confident picks are Ivana Petrovic as well as Carol Hoza. And then we got a lot of slight leans on the card in terms of Bruno Ferreira at 59% confidence, Sean Strickland at 58%, Michael Morales also at 58%, Melissa Gatto a bit lower at 55%, and two super, super slight leans. We're going to make a new category just because of how close that is to 50%. Is going to be 50-50 fights. Damir Ismagulov at 52% and Alexander Romanov at 51%. That is what I got for y'all. The confident picks, most to least. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.